guys, it's Harrison here, and after looking at the balance discussion that should have come out before this, I wanted to play around a bit more with one of the cards that is getting unbanned, which is Ib for World Chalice Justice R. So this card to me is one of my favorite cards. Like I love the level 5 synchros like Denlong and the most recently Angelica. They all felt like really insane, and this is the one that was my favorite because this card made a lot of dumb dragon combos back in the day, and as a dragon enjoyer, that makes me really happy. And it's very fitting that this card will be unbanned in time for the start of the Year of the Dragon. So that's pretty cool. So I wanted to do this little discussion and talk about the deck because I've seen a lot of people who do a lot of combos that run where is it, Flambeau guard with a Diabell Star Engine and dinosaur stuff to make Ib with a normal monster, and then it lets them end on bigger boards. But my issue with this is it only ends on Seals, IP, and Savage, and it plays 5 bricks, and then it also leaves little room for non-engine. So there's quite a few things it just doesn't tick off that I don't like. So I'm trying to experiment with this build. So this build in particular, I tried to reach 13 non-engine, so there's no black metals in this deck. Because my main even though consistency is something I really advocate for with my deck building, which is why I do lots of Python analysis on the decks. In this build, I wanted to have more non-engine, as a lot of my losses aren't from me going first and breaking, because usually I have non-engine to defend myself, but it's me going second and not drawing enough non-engine. So we've tried bumping up to 13. It'll probably change up later, but the cool thing about this deck is a lot of the bricks you used to have would be from stuff like hand traps and only one way to get a body on field. However, say we've got Droll or Vela plus a quick launch, that now instead turns into a larger combo. So I'll get into showing that off now. So yeah, let me just... We'll start with we'll do Droll plus quick launch to start off with. So before this hand would do nothing, but now it ends on Seal's IP, which is very strong. So we'd start with quick launch here, because if they have an Ash Blossom and they see us normal summon Droll, then we activate quick launch, we're gonna Ash for quick launch, and it's not gonna be good for us. Let's do a quick launch, summon our Tracer, normal summon Droll, Synchro into Ib effect, add with Legacy Guard Dragon, activate Guard Dragon, revive Tracer. We'll link Tracer off, summon out Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon will trigger. That will grab us Boot Sector Launch. We can then go Striker Effect, targeting the... Do I want to do that? No. Yeah, we link to here. Go into Projector Whelp. This is important to run, just because it's a generic link to Dragon. So that way, you can turn Ib into you can turn Ib plus any body into a dragon, which is really important. And this also puts is a light, which is very relevant for unbreaking your Collapse Serpent and all that. So we declare Ib effect, we summon World Chalice Guard Dragon, we link one into Pisty. We can go World Legacy effect, move a Pisty. Then we'll do Pisty effect, revive Tracer. And then here we can go link 2 into Seals. Then we can do Tracer effect, pop Guard Dragon, summon out Recharger, then link into IP. So what I like about this line in particular is we only do have to do 2 searches in this, and that is from Ib and Striker Dragon. And seeing as we didn't end up using the boot sector, we didn't really need to even go for the Striker Dragon, which means this combo plays like relatively well into Droll if you start with Tracer. There's other, and then it also extends into hand traps pretty well. So if I reset the deck, let's say we don't start with Tracer access. Let's start with let's do what's a good way to demonstrate this? Let's say we have let's say we have double Safer and a quick launch, and we normal summon Safer. We use Safer effect. Say Safer gets ashed. So before, if we had this hand, it'd just be Seals of Pass, but now we can do quick launch effect. Summon out Rocket Synchron. Synchro into Ib again, Ib effect. Add World Legacy Guard Dragon. Activate Guard Dragon. Summon one of the Safets back. Link into Striker, Striker effect. Grabbing Boot Sector. Link into Whelp, Ib effect. Summon out Guard Dragon. Link into Pissy. Use World Legacy effect to move. Gonna do World Legacy, revive Synchron here. Then we can go Link 2 into Romulus. Is it this way? No. So we keep this one in field. And we link these two off into Romulus. Romulus will trigger. We'll grab Ravine. Then go Ravine effect. Then pitch Boot Sector. And in this case, we're going to send Lubellion here. Then we can do Safer effect. Add Lubellion to hand. Then we can go Lubellion effect. Searching Magnamute. Activate Magnamute. Targeting, I'd say target Pisty here. Then declare Magnamute effect. Tribute. Lubellion. Lubellion effect. Place regained. Then we can link 5 into Borderland. So this board feels pretty good into the Viking deck, because end phase will just grab Druisworm. And on the opponent's turn, we have the Druisworm to like give us a draw. Regained will get us Magnamute Search for follow-up, and then we can have Synchroners to revive off Borderland. The reason I like this board is it feels very strong into the Viking decks, because they have issues out in Borderland, and if they do, they just have to go for like Typhon. And the Viking deck feels really insane when you try to imperm them, then they chain the Kirin, and they can't chain Kirin to Borderland, which feels very strong. So by ending on this, you have a board that's very hard for them to out. They're forced to Typhon to out your field, which you don't mind, because then your follow-up will be really good. And then you still have 2 other cards in hand at least, and you'll be getting a draw in their turn, and then a follow-up search. So it feels pretty good. But let's have one of the more insane hands. So let's do like one of the cool 3-card combos. So we want to have... DB's lagging. So for this hand, we want to see like one of the more like broken boards you can go for. So let's say we have Safert, Saranil, and Quick Launch. You can go normal summon Safer, use the effect, send Sarniel, add Magnamute, Sarniel trigger, send Lubellion, do Magnamute effect, banish summon, Magnamute effect and summon, then link into Lubellion, Lubellion effect to place a spell trap, place regained, then here we go quick launch, then we can summon out Synchron, link 2 into Ib effect on summon, grab yourself Guard Dragon, link 2 into Protector, Ib will trigger, summoning out your, where are you? Summoning out Chalice, link Chalice into Striker, Striker effect. We can go, no. What's the efficient use of body? Yeah, we do Guard Dragon, revive Chalice. You always want to try and revive Chalice with this combo, because if they have a Bestial, they'll probably hit you with like Light of Dark Dragons. So Chalice being a wind is sometimes good. A lot of the times it's not as great because it means Chalice plus Bestial isn't a combo, but it isn't that bad a break compared to like other ones you can play. So link for Pisty. So here we're going to use World Legacy effect to move Striker. So the reason we do this is, say we do Pisty effect to revive, and they chain Ghost Ogre. Since we're summoning to this zone, and Protector Whelp and Striker point to it, Pisty will still resolve. Whereas if Striker was over here, we'd be summoning over to this zone, and then Pisty would not resolve, as we're no longer pointing to 2 places. Which is cool. So Pisty can revive whatever, doesn't really matter. Let's just bring back the Sarniel here. And then we'll go link 2 into Romulus. Romulus will trigger. Then here, let's go effect to Safer, add Lubellion, regain will trigger. So put the bottom, and let's just say we draw like third imperm, we'll just use as our blanks. We'll go Lubellion effect, searching out. Let's do Draw a Swim here. Shouldn't matter too much. Then we'll go activate Ravine effect, pitching one of the imperms, and we'll send Router will trigger, add Tracer, activate boot effect, summon out, then link into Borderland effect, target Striker Dragon, to bring back Tracer. Then we can do Draw Some effect, target anything, doesn't matter here too much. Let's get rid of so here we have to keep Router in our graveyard. It's a bit more important here. So summon out. Then link 2 into Seals. Then we do Tracer effect, target World Legacy Guard Dragon. Summon out Recharger. And link 2 into IP. We'll move to end phase. And we'll grab back with Draw a Swim. So there's more things you can do with this combo if you play like different extra deck. So for example, maybe we cut the Baron and then we play like the Atum, because there's a point where we use Pisty to revive a Sarniel. We can then summon a Draw a Swim from our hand, go for a Atum, and then extend further. I don't think it helps that much for this combo in particular, just because like with the deck we're not running as many dragons to summon, because there we got pretty much access to everything. Like the only like dragons we haven't used was Collapse Serpent and Wyver Burster, which we wouldn't be able to get off Atom. So there's potential to run Remedy instead. But yeah, let me so yeah, with a deck, the things I like about it is Chalice Guard Dragon. Oh, this is annoying. So what I like about it is like you can use this brick as something to start with. So you can Chalice plus Quick Launch. You can make Ib, then Ib you add this, use this to revive Guard Dragon, and link 2 into Protector. And Ib says you can summon one World Chalice monster from your deck or graveyard. So because of that, we're able to bypass the issue we had of drawing the bricks for our combo, because then this is in like a true brick. And going second to SP boards, if your opponent uses SP tries to target one of your monsters, you can chain World Chalice Guard Dragon if it's linked and just negate the SP, which is really cool. They will catch a lot of people off guard. But yeah, this combo is pretty cool. Like, it doesn't run that many bricks. Like, I'd say like boot and probably regain to your only like true bricks, and then it capitalizes a lot more off the different high non-engine we play, because then they all become starters. But yeah, this is a cool idea post-ban list. I'll probably like explore it more leading up to YCS Sydney in March, as well as once we get like DB rated back, so I can finally start playing this game again. But yeah, that's Harrison's.